Yo, what would you say is the most iconic movie intro? Like, which movie studio the first one that pops up in your head?
I was gonna say Transformers, but
So Paramount,
yeah,
with the mountains and stuff.
yeah.
For me, it's either Warner Brothers or Disney.
The most iconic ones.
No, I'm not saying most iconic. I'm just saying the first one that pops in your head.
Okay, then yeah, it would probably be Paramount then.
Because
those stars comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And they just slowly go over the mountain.
Would you say Universal is the most iconic because of the world?
The lion? Well, which one's the lion then?
That's MGM.
Okay, that's probably the most one I would think of.
But is that only iconic because of cartoons?
Yes, because
like Tom and Jerry?
like Tom and Jerry, and then like they did the Looney Tunes, but they used a pig.
Yeah.
So I would probably say that's like the most one.
Yeah. Okay. No, I agree. Just Warner Brothers holds it down for me. You know.
I mean, I love Warner Brothers. Don't get me wrong. I definitely do.
No, but I understand for you the stars is just and the mountain. You know.
Yeah. Because it's like they come out of nowhere. It's
like. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How's everything going? How have your weeks been? How's your week been, bro?
You know, of course, it's life, so. But other than that, it's pretty good.
I feel like we've been saying that a lot lately.
Yeah, so we're just going to bring up the hype, you know?
Okay.
We're going to inspire ourselves to be better.
Like always, to my right, we have the...
Don Dada of all Dons. Hello.
And then we have Francis Mandrala, like always. Your...
We got to give you a nickname.
Bro, but what is my... I can't. Let's move on. We're gonna create this off screen
because we're gonna call you Mr. Monday.
Mr. What?
Mr. Monday.
Okay, we're moving on.
Because you know you got the MON, so you know, and then your D is right there, no homo. But you know the D is like right after, you know, and then we got the A. You just need the Y, Mr. Monday.
Well, you're missing that R too, bro. I'm just saying.
No, the R no in Monday. There's no R in Monday.
But in my last name there is. Mondra. Yeah.
Forget that R, okay?
Okay. What have you seen over the past week, bro?
Okay.
Real quick, just want to say thank you guys for joining us yet again for another episode of Diving Deep into Entertainment.
Diving Deep?
This is the 24th episode, and this is going to be a great sound effect. Yo, should we add that to the sound effect list?
We could. We definitely could.
Well, what is that, the water drop?
Yes.
The water drop, okay. Okay, but yeah, we're just going to talk about what we've seen recently. We're going to go into the box office news.
Pretty sure you guys like that, you know.
Like always.
Learning.
And then we're going to that's going to go off somewhat into how we're just we're surprised and flabbergasted about it. And then that's going to quickly lead off to the Tomb Raider trailer and just the Emmys. I'm going to quickly touch up on that. But what have you seen over the past week?
Over the past week, I've seen 2 movies.
Okay.
Well, I would say past 2 weeks, I was seeing 2 movies.
Since we didn't talk about this last week.
Yeah, I recently seen the first one. I recently seen Hitman's Bodyguard.
How was that? Because it's holding up amazingly.
It's actually really, really, really good. I officially like Ryan Reynolds in action movies.
Because before you only liked him as a comedian, right?
Yeah, I liked him as a comedian, but I like him as being a comedian and being an action movie. Only because it fits him perfectly. Like,
why do you say that?
Because, like, as his style, like, if you go to, like, a comedian movie, like, one of his older ones where it's, like, calm and all that, he has, of course, his asshole moments.
Okay.
And then he has, like, those sarcastic moments a lot.
Okay.
But at the same time, it's like, this is corny.
So you were not a fan of Blade 3, I'm assuming?
No. Well, no. That was okay, only because it's an action movie. Because like, his sarcasticness and him fighting and everything goes with it. Like, if I punch you in the face or shoot somebody, like, if he shot somebody in the face, he'd be like, oh, hole in one. Like, that's amazing.
Okay, so did you see Waiters?
I don't remember that one, no.
Okay, did you see... I'm trying to think of some of the comedies he's been in.
I seen like I remember him being in like some love story. I remember that it was like the young one where he was the youngest ever. I think it was about him turning some chick a nerd. What is it? The Notebook?
No,
No,
that's
it's not the
him.
Notebook.
No,
But I remember where
I feel like
where he
he's
was the
underrated
jock.
though.
Yeah. He definitely is. Definitely.
Because he has that.
But I mean, he's definitely he's not underrated anymore, only because of Deadpool.
But those are bandwagon fans, bro. They just got on board. I'm saying like during the rough stretch where he was a dope ass Deadpool in the shitty origins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But yeah, I like him officially as a comedian action flicks.
I do want to point this out there. Even though we weren't a big fan of the film, he was the perfect white Green Lantern. He was the perfect freaking what's the name of the first Green Lantern? Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan, yeah.
He's the perfect Hal Jordan because Hal Jordan was always that cocky yet comedic fighter. And I thought he looked the part, he acted the part, and it was just the film had to be mediocre.
The film personally was just terrible. But he was a good Green Lantern.
Yeah,
definitely.
That's sad, but
Definitely.
so I'm definitely gonna have to see that now. And you
yeah.
said the best part was the chemistry between Samuel L. Jackson and
Ryan Reynolds, because it's like you have Samuel Jackson, who's like the strong-willed person, and he's like the big dog of like every movie. It seems like
he's playing the typical Samuel L. Jackson, bro.
And then you have Ryan Reynolds, who's
just doing his job.
Yeah, who's doing his job, but also like being a badass. But he's like also polite.
Okay.
But if you go to in the movie, one's a body, like Ryan Reynolds is a bodyguard. He protects like important people.
That must create a good dynamic because from the trailers, it looks like Samuel L. Jackson is just a dickhead, or he
is.
Okay,
it is. It makes the whole movie perfect.
Okay.
Like it's one part in the movie where Ryan Reynolds is like mad at him. And he like stops working or tells him he quit or whatever.
Okay.
And then he's talking to some random dude at some smoothie or whatever spot, and he's like, I never knew anybody who uses motherfucker
as much as you.
He said it takes it to a whole nother level. And then you'll see and then you watch the movie and you think about it, it's like, damn, he definitely said motherfucker a lot. Like Samuel Jackson, because he's known for cussing.
But this takes it up to the next level.
Yeah. It was the movie's just hilarious.
By the way, I want to shout out because she doesn't get enough love. Salma Hayek was in there. She played the wife of Samuel, the Mexican woman.
Oh my god.
Bro, yo, how old do you think she is? From her looks. Be honest.
She definitely 50 something.
Oh, okay. Are you saying that
within her looks? I'm only saying that because I've seen her in so many movies.
Okay, that does not count.
But as her looks, she looks like she's probably like late 30s, early 40s.
Bro, she's 52. She's 52.
Looking sexy. God. Still got the big old butt.
Bro.
Still in shape. Ugh.
She's the embodiment of what a Mexican woman can be, bro. She has the
her
accent.
Oh. I'm about to have a Mexican baby.
Okay. Before you go into your second film, because I want to talk about a film I saw.
Okay.
Have you heard about Wind River?
No.
Okay. You heard about Sicario, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, the same writer for that film wrote this film. He also wrote Hell or High Water. Mm-hmm. Bro, I went to go see this with my mom. This film is cold, it's rough, it doesn't give two shits about when you see it, you're not going to come out of the movie really in a good mood, but man, is it realistic, and it tells a story. It's gripping, just like his previous two films. He sets you in this location where the moment you start watching, it's distinct. You automatically know where it is. This is. You have to survive it because it's taking some place in Idaho, Montana, in the mountaintops on an Indian reservation. It's basically about a young woman. She gets raped and then killed and stuff, and they're trying to figure out how it happens, and slowly, like parts here and there, you realize why is this random dude? Why is he taking such passion in this case? And it turns out here and there something happened in his life why he feels so passionately about it. You find out that something in his past life connected him to this woman, so he feels more. And then the ending, it's you rejoice, but then you also come back down to earth, like they still have to live after this. The best way to describe it, it feels like a real life film, and it's supposedly based on true events, and it's
based in Idaho though.
I don't know. It's some type of.
I'm about to look this up.
It's supposedly Wind River is actual Indian territory. So, and the whole point of the film is that every ethnicity has a number or a count of how many people go missing. So, like, be it Africans, be it Caucasians, be it Japanese or Asians, except Native Americans. The government doesn't keep track for whatever reason. There's many political reasons I expect, but I suppose. But it's just an interesting film.
That's good. I gotta watch it then.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
You would like it just because like, what's his name?
Suspenseful.
Yeah, the guy from The Bourne Legacy. He also plays Black. He plays the Arrow dude in the Avengers.
Oh, okay,
yeah. He plays the guy, bro. He's a badass.
He is.
Yeah. So, and then the women in it are beautiful to look at. Everybody does a great acting job. So yeah. So now going to your film, the second one.
Second one, number two. That was like perfect.
No, it was. That it slightly had the sound effect, like it was,
right.
Yeah.
But number 2, was Annabelle Creation.
Yeah. How did you feel about this, bro?
I hate dolls, guys.
He's the second one.
I seriously hate like dolls, voodoo dolls, like baby dolls. If it's not an action figure, I hate it.
Yo, but can we be real? When it's a young doll, oversized, that's the creepiest.
Oh yeah.
Especially the way they set it up in these films. Before you go to sleep, it's in one position, and then when you wake up, it's staring at you.
Yeah, it's like, whoa. And then you wake up and it's like tilted or some shit. It's like, how did you just move? It's like, what did you do overnight? But yeah, it was
Did you see the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. First off, how does it compare to that one in terms of quality and entertainment?
Well, quality. Like, you want me to say like the first one? How was it to the second one, or?
Yeah. Like, so describe. Is the second one better, worse?
I would say the first one was better.
So you're in the minority with that then.
Yeah, I would say the first one is better as for how it happened and everything, but I am happy that they finally explained how Annabelle came about in number 2. So I'm happy about that, but I generally just like the first flick because like it was just an actual horror flick. Like it was pretty cool. But like in this one, it is a horror. Like, I personally, like, rating, I would give it a 7.
Creation.
Of everything.
So you, so you would give it a 7 even though you quite didn't like it?
Yeah.
Okay, oh, no, I respect that. I
give it a 7. But I would definitely, like, I did like how they explained it, though.
Okay.
Like, I definitely did. Like, the storyline was okay. Like, it was pretty good. But like how the movie went about,
that's what you did not like?
That's what I didn't like.
I read some reviews saying that the editors, the reviewists, they personally didn't like it because there were scenes where they thought the people should have been scared or screamed and they didn't, and then the parts where they shouldn't have been scared or screamed, that's when they do.
Exactly.
So you fall into that camp? Okay.
But then it's like also this. When we think of Annabelle in the trailers, of course, they show the doll. The doll is the big part that's scaring everybody. And most of the film, you barely see the doll.
So that's why you prefer the first one.
Exactly, because the first one, you see the doll.
The entire time.
The entire time, and you think it's the doll that's doing all of this.
Okay.
but in a second, like in the creation, it's definitely not the doll, and it was like, what was the like? I liked it, but it was like, no, I don't. No, this is not scaring me. But it will mess up your kids. It definitely will. Probably have your kids not want a doll
Like that. Yeah.
at all, like for real. But other than that, it was
Okay. All right. Well, that's what we saw for the week. Now, this is a perfect transition for the box office news. I just want to say this: Wonder Woman is not going away. It actually increased its weekend total from the previous weekend, so shocker there. Dunkirk made 1.3, only fell 30%. It's
still haven't seen it,
bro.
I was gonna watch it one day, but then something was like, I feel like I shouldn't.
Bro, hopefully, because I've only seen it once and I want to see it again in theaters. Hopefully, it gets into the Oscar race and then it'll be re-released in theaters and then we'll go see it then. Okay.
Or we can just go to a cheap movie theater.
True. My only problem with that, cheap movie theaters normally have bad speakers.
Yeah.
And bro, this is the film you can't have a bad speaker.
For real,
bro. You know, like those loud bass songs when you have bad speakers. Yes. So that's, but it's at over 185. It actually just surpassed 500 million worldwide for a World War II film. Can you guys hear that?
Guys, hear that little clap?
But yeah, so Christopher Nolan, he's box office gold right now, like he's been for the past couple years.
Box office gold.
Annabelle Creation, by the way, even with it in the marketplace, even though it's a horror film, it only dropped 40% the past weekend. It made over 2.4 million, and as of when we're recording, it's at over 100.
Over 100 what?
Million domestically alone.
I think that's only because
the competition.
The competition of all the horror flicks.
They haven't been recent.
Exactly. Yeah. Not only that, Annabelle is a really, really old story. So I think like
and the Conjuring universe too.
Exactly. So I feel like only like a lot of like older people want to go see it to see like if it holds up to like the older versions and stuff.
And then the young kids want to see it just because it's connected to the Conjuring universe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I just want to point this out. As hard as this is to believe, it's going to surpass the Conjuring 2 domestically. And it might surpass every Conjuring film besides the Conjuring 2 worldwide.
There's a new Conjuring coming out, isn't it?
Yeah, there's
going off of what those kids, right?
There's one, The Nun. I know about that.
Okay, I didn't see that.
There's another one, I think, about what you're talking about. And then they have the Conjuring 3, of course.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that universe is crazy.
All over the place.
My film that I just saw, Wind River, only fell 18%. It made over $2.5 million. It's at 29.3, which for that type of film is incredible, especially for today's marketplace. Hitman's Bodyguard, bro. It just... it's killing it. It fell less than 30%, over $3.5 million. It's at 70 plus now. So
it's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it.
So there's no doubt about it's going to hit 80 million, which for the type of film is perfect. That's a perfect example. If you release a certain type of film at the right time, it will have legs and it will reach a certain audience. Sadly, the new Jennifer Lawrence film, Mother, yeah, that film bombed. It's at 7.5 million opening weekend. I'm still waiting because it's supposedly a divisive film, and I normally side with the positive portion of that. But
I feel like she's not as good as she was in Hunger Games.
For me, it's not that. For me, personally, it feels like she's playing the same role now. Like
what other movies was she in?
She was in Silver Linings Playbook. Then she was in American Hustle.
I remember American Hustle.
And then she was in Joy, which I did not like Joy.
I don't fully remember Joy.
Joy was the film with Robert De Niro that this one Hispanic actor. Like, it's the entire film is about her going through her life, going these up and downs and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. Where she had the blonde hair and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so. But supposedly this is a film that it's like no other film. It's a crazy batshit just what the fuck's going on type of film. So that's interesting. That's really interesting. What we both want to see, and we might make a impressions video on, depending on how we enjoy it, is American Assassin. It has Dylan O'Brien in it, my man from Teen Wolf. It made $14.8 million in its opening weekend, which, it made more than John Wick. So if it could have some legs, that's gonna make a profit. I wouldn't mind seeing like a mini series,
For what?
For American Assassin, like two more sequels, if we enjoy it,
Yeah, I definitely want to see it because I feel like it's going to be a great movie.
Yeah, it has Michael Keaton in it.
Yeah, his old self.
He's looking old too, though.
He's a great actor, though.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because we know him from Batman. That's...
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like that's his peak. Not only that, but like his sturdiness.
Well, it's his peak for stardom because he hasn't been in anything big since that.
Yeah. And then, like, from this one, he his personality in all movies is like sturdy. It's like it's hard to explain. It's
I have a vendetta against the world because he was just in Spider-Man: Homecoming. He played the
cop, right? No, not the cop.
No, he played the villain. What I forgot the
the Vulture.
Yeah, the Vulture. I was about to say the Falcon. I was like, I kept my mouth shut.
But yeah, he always played like that sturdy role. Like
he plays that.
I'm a real man.
Yeah, he plays that old American. I can't describe it. Like the people who they work in factories. He always comes off with that vibe. Like I'm an old American. I've done my part. Now you give me my part. Yeah,
you give me my respect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, bro, we're gonna go into a little. By the way, just we want to know: have you guys seen anything? If we haven't seen anything, would you recommend anything? So
give us the best. What you think of it? Give us.
And it doesn't just have to be movies. It could be a TV show, music. If any since we don't have a video game show running right now, if you've been playing any video games, let us know. We would love to read about that and then give feedback, or we could bring that into a future video. But we have to talk about it, bro. It's continuing to... Okay, last week I talked about how it broke all these opening weekend records for September films, for horror films, for R-rated films. Second weekend made 60.1.
Damn.
Just to put that in perspective, Deadpool had a 15 million higher opening weekend and still made less in its second weekend than a horror film.
Just to let you guys know, it is the number 3 best movie of the year.
What's the first two for you?
Well, the ones I've seen, it was Wonder Woman,
and
it was Wonder Woman and Spider-Man. It was Wonder Woman, Spider-Man, and Deadpool.
Well, Deadpool was last year, though.
Well, yeah. Well, not this year, but
you said third.
Over.
I'm just tiredness, bro.
Yeah, you know what
you had another long day after yesterday.
You know what I mean. But anyway.
Yeah, but it's as of today's recording, it's at 228 million. So it's about to surpass The Exorcist for total grosses, and by the time everything's said and done, even when you account for ticket inflation, it's going to be in second place. It's destroying it.
Number two.
And it's just not doing well domestically. It's doing well worldwide. It has an additional 160 million foreignly. So it's at 380. As crazy as this sounds, it's, even when you count Star Wars, Thor, and Justice League, it might be the 6th highest grossing domestic film. And then the top 10 highest grossing worldwide film. A horror film.
Finally. Oh my God.
But you loved it, right?
Yeah.
You loved it.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
So, yeah. Sorry about that little high. I'm getting excited. I geek out over this stuff.
But yeah, if you don't know about it, watch the older flick. Okay? Please. If you don't even want to watch it, if you like to read books, it has a book. Read the
1,100-page novel.
Yeah. If you like books. I won't read it. I definitely won't. But I would prefer watch the older flick.
After what you and Jordan told me, if I had time, I might, because it's fascinating.
Yeah.
The whole when he comes around, it's almost like that Jeepers Creepers thing where he comes around every certain amount, every 27
amount of years. Yeah,
every 27 years.
I think it's 24.
Okay, 24 or 27, whatever.
Something like that. But
Yeah,
anyway, it's in the 20s.
And then how he's this creature that we're not going to ruin quite yet. We're
Right.
going to leave that for the impressions, but it's just fascinating. So, and yo, what makes me most excited to see the film is that they're going to have a sequel that takes place in present day with 30-year-old actors and actresses. So, can you imagine that we might get a It Part 2 that has actors that we've grown up with? That would be so awesome.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So,
Well, I think they're, off of my aspect, I definitely think they're going to do number 2.
oh yeah, bro, when your film is making this much money off of a $35 million budget,
Definitely.
yeah, and it's
like,
Warner Brothers too. So
Yeah, and I know somebody who read the book, so like from what I heard from the book, they're gonna go off of like exactly how the book is. Hopefully,
yeah, so
I mean, even this flick went exactly how the older movie was, like the one in 1990. Like even this movie was amazing. Like it was really close in comparison.
oh, it was,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, like it was of course shortened because the first movie was like 3 hours long.
Yeah, and I believe
This
the
one is
first
like-
one was everything, right?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one was.
Just like it's like a part one, part
Yeah, it's like
two.
2.5 hours,
Yeah.
something like that. But yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Now to quickly end the show. Oh, by the way, how do you guys feel about it? Because
Yeah, tell us if you've watched it. You
Yeah.
know, tell us, give us a rating out of a 10, because I will give it an excellent 9. I definitely,
wow, that's high from you.
I definitely gave it a 9. Okay,
Okay.
guys, because CGI was good, creation of it, all of that.
Yeah, I heard the film looks amazing.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it a 9.
Okay, before we started recording this episode, we saw the Tomb Raider trailer.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Bro, the Kool-Aid. That's your new thing. That's your new thing. Oh yeah, bro, that's funny. Okay, how do you feel about it?
My first time seeing it, I think it's okay.
I'm hopeful.
Okay. I have, yeah, like you said, I have hope into it. You know, it's supposed to be going off of the first one.
Yeah, the
Nobody's
2013 reboot. Because if you played the 2013 reboot and you see this trailer, besides maybe some introductory parts, this looks identical.
Yeah,
which is a
pretty
good
close.
thing because that game was great. But do you have any worries
So
about
it is going off the game?
Well, rumors were it was going off the game. And from what I've seen in the trailer, bro, that is identical. Even down to the airplane scene.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't played the game. Although I play a lot of games, guys, I have not played any Lara Croft games.
No, we played that one in like 2008 that we could never beat, and we just said, fuck it.
Well, I'm talking about recently.
Oh, yeah.
Like any new Lara Croft games I haven't played.
But the new ones are much better than the old ones because they're now action-oriented rather than puzzle-oriented. And if you
Yeah.
couldn't figure out those old puzzles, just shoot yourself.
Oh my god, those puzzles was tough, guys. Those puzzles were definitely tough.
For me, I love the cast. Alicia Vikander really is the new Tomb Raider. Angelina Jolie will always be the original Tomb Raider.
Always, that's my baby. Lara Croft as her as she was Lara Croft.
She is Lara Croft, but in terms of a realistic, bodacious woman,
Yeah.
Alicia Vikander is Tomb Raider, and then I like the story that they're taking place since it's an origin story that's based off of the video game, so that has hope. My biggest,
I always have hope for movies like that goes off of the game.
yeah,
I'm
when
always
they're actually
interested into
true
it.
to the game, you know,
Yeah,
when they're
like
true to the
Resident
lore
Evil.
and stuff.
Like Resident Evil, like the 1 and 2.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say the
based-
first two.
was based off the game. Everything else was straight bullshit.
yeah. But my biggest thing, and this is what normally happens with a lot of trailers for films that have heavy CGI, it did look cheap. It didn't look like that one airplane scene.
I mean, well, it will get better. I'm pretty
We
sure.
hope it
Because
gets
you know,
better.
right now, freaking Black Panther CGI is terrible right now.
Yo, we're going to go into that on the next episode just because we're running out of time. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, Black Panther CGI right now is terrible. But
Dude,
I'm
that-
pretty sure they'll work on it.
That shit looks atrocious, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I'm
they'll
like,
work on
what
it.
the fuck? You couldn't even, Like, why even release a
We're
trailer?
not going to go into it. We're not going to go into it.
Okay. I'm going to write that down for next week, though. Black Panther.
But yeah, guys.
Real quick, I do want to just give some love for the Emmys. The two biggest shows was Big Little Lies, HBO miniseries about domestic abuse, which won 5 awards, and then Hulu's private show called The Handmaid's Tale, which my mom actually read. She said the novel's phenomenal.
Handmaid's Tale?
Yeah, it's about a society where women are basically slaves.
Oh.
Yeah. And it has great acting. It has a great cast. Both of these shows have amazing casts.
I have Hulu too. I think I'm gonna go watch that.
Yeah, it has a great cast, and it won 5 awards, which is not easy to come by. Those were the 2 biggest winners. And then I have to give some shout out to Veep. It won 3 awards, I believe. And then my woman, I can't pronounce her name, but the woman from Seinfeld.
Which one?
The only woman.
The only one?
Yeah, the Jew.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Who still looks amazing. She won, bro, for the 6th straight year, the Emmy for Best Female Performance.
For real?
6th straight year. She has 8 total. That's
amazing.
Just to put that in perspective, that's like an actor winning the Oscar for Best Male Performance 4 straight years. It's almost unheard of, unprecedented. So I had to give love to her, and I always had a thing for her because she's aging like fine wine. Fine wine. She's beautiful and obviously talented. She keeps killing it. But that's for the news update. So
but
yeah. Bro, I just want to say we're talking about Black Panther next week because.
Well, we have to. We have to talk about Black Panther, and we have to talk about It reviews, okay, guys?
But we're going to have a separate video for that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, videos coming soon.
But, Daniel, what do you want to say? If you like the video, give us that.
If you like the video, give us that thumbs up.
If you have any comments.
Subscribe, share.
Yes.
All of that.
We would appreciate the subscribe. If you have a personal video that you love, we're crazy or whatever, do share that. Leave comments like always. We want the feedback. As we were saying throughout the video, let us know what you've been watching. Maybe there's something good out that you want us to watch, and we would be happy to get that. Besides films, I'm behind on everything, so I'm slowly trying to catch up. Give me some time, but we will get to that point. And if Jordan was here, he would say we're on those 2 sites that we're not on. But we're also on Twitter. We're also on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We just opened a Twitch thing where we're getting used to that.
Yeah, give us some time.
Yes. But, yeah, so show us some love. There's many ways to contact us personally, many ways to get to keep up to date with Rhinos and Aliens.
You can hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, and hit him up on Facebook,
Twitter. Yep.
Everything will be in the description.
Yeah. So
hit that all the links. Little bar that points down. Hit that bar. Everything shows up. I'm serious.
Yeah. So.
But like, subscribe, give us thumbs up if you like it. Comment, like he said. Give us some movies that we want to watch. Give us some movies that you like. Anything.
Because we love to soak up information.
Exactly. When we do have spare time, we will watch it. And, of course, maybe we can do a review off of it.
Yeah.
And maybe shout you out, whoever gave us the option or whatever.
We're trying to build this community here.
We love you.
I appreciate you. I can't go to that love part. My love is very, very tight.
When you give us support, I'm giving you all of my support.
All right, but thank you, ladies and gentlemen, once again for joining us for yet another week of diving deep into entertainment. This was the 24th episode.
24.
And we hope to see you next week for the 25th. So thank you for the love and support, and peace out, everybody.
Peace.
So if you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.